All right, so we got this Beta 350 here. We got the FMF pipe on it. We're going to talk about that. And we got the JBI suspension in there. We're going to discuss that. And at the end, we'll talk about some new bike braking stuff, chain tension, spokes, that kind of stuff. But you know, this pipe is an FMF factory fatty from Beta USA, specifically built for this Beta 350. And over stock, it adds a little bit more down low, but it doesn't lose anything down low, which is important to me. A lot of pipes, they build up top at the expense of the bottom. That's what I've always liked about FMFs. They never take from the bottom. So it's got a little bit more down low, stronger in the mid, much stronger up top, pulls for longer and pulls harder up top. So sections where I was having to switch to fourth gear with the stock pipe, now I can hold it on in third. Sometimes I still go to fourth, but it will, you know, actually carry speed and go in third in those situations now. I don't think there's a jump in Colorado that you could not hit on this bike in third gear. But anyway, so the pipe is good, excellent, and this is specifically for the Beta 350. Like I said, I got this one from Beta USA. Good stuff. Suspension, JBI suspension, very good. Things that I did not use the volume spacers in the fork, and I did not use the shock bladder cap. Mine already has a Schrader valve on there, stock, and if I can keep things OEM, I like to keep them OEM. The bladder cap looked kind of chintzy, honestly, so I just left that out. And I did not use the volume spacers in the fork either. And I'm running 325cc outer fork oil. And I'm running 12 clicks compression, 11 clicks rebound, 12 compression on the back, 1.5 high-speed comp, 9 rebound on the back. Good setup. So the difference is between this and the stock, it's a little bit plusher up top, really good mid-stroke hold up, and then the bottoming is progressive and it does not just clank down. It has a nice progressive feel and it rarely bottoms. You can over jump stuff. The faster you go, the better this stuff seems to work. And my concern going into it was that it wasn't going to work for me when I was just kind of cruising around and getting warmed up, and you know, I thought it would be too stiff possibly, but it feels better than the stock stuff at slow speeds. So, you know, not only is it a little bit plusher, but it also, the faster you go, the better it works. Really good stuff. And so thank you, JBI. A couple things about breakup and setup on this bike. Let's talk setup first. So this is actually my second Beta 350. I got this one brand new a couple weeks ago. Not because there was anything wrong with the first one. I just didn't like the new 27s, and my dealer had a leftover 26 still. So I snagged it up before it got bought, and now I got a freshie. So one thing I did change on the last one, I had the bars in 6 out of 6 forward. Now I have them in position 5 out of 6. So they're all the way forward in the holes, but the mounts are rotated back, and that works good for me. A little bit of a change from the last one, but you know, everything else is the same. Got my Raptor 5 down, 5 back pegs on there. You know, really good setup. Let's talk wheels. So the first one, I did not touch the wheels before I rode it, and the spokes by the rim lock came loose, and I had to tighten them up a few times, and then you know, the wheels did finally break in and set up, but it took a little while longer. This time, before I even rode it, I got out the spoke torque wrench, got them all torqued up proper. After the first ride, did it again. After the third ride, did it again, and they were all still tight. So wheels are broken, they're good now, and that's what you want to do. You want to, before you even ride it, you know, the first time they were all loose. all had to be tightened up to get them to torque specs. So yeah, the wheels are actually really good. You just got to get those spokes set up right. Let's talk chain tension. All right, so on my first bike, I was running the chain too tight for a little bit, and now I finally figured it out. I've taken the shock off and cycled the swing arm and found that this is proper, and this is confirmed by Beta USA. So the way I do it is from here, not in the hole, from right here to the bottom of the chain, and that's going to be 50 inches or 50 millimeters or 2 inches. And the reason why I do it right here is just because I can get my fingers in there, and it actually works out to be a perfect 3 fingers for me. And I just do that at the track, the 3-finger thing, to make sure that it's still in spec. When I'm home, I break out the tape measure. But anyway, 50 millimeters from the top of the slider here to the bottom of the chain. And then you can, Beta measures it 55 from the same spot to the center of the pin. So basically your 2 options are from here, center of pin 55, from here, bottom of chain 50. And that is proper, and that is what it needs. So now I have an email into Tom over at Beta USA. I am trying to get the updated 27 chain guard and the chain guide in the back. Supposedly it's a little bit stronger, and this is stronger up here to keep the engine safe. So when we get those parts, the updated 27 stuff, we'll put those on. That's really the only updates I'm concerned about. They said something about the silencer being a little stronger internally. I mean, if I hear some rattling down the road, I might replace it with a 27, but seems good to me so far. And then they have a new piston as well that is supposedly 1.5 horses for the bike. But I want to talk to someone about if it changes the power curve at all, you know, what's going on there, because I don't want to take away any bottom, like I said. So yeah, we'll discuss that 27 piston later. But yeah, that's about it with the Beta 350, and I'll talk to you guys again soon.